Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor and welcome to another episode of World of Crendor, where I answer the questions you email into worldofcrendor@gmail.com, and they might get answered on this show. And this show, I'm going to be doing all about YouTube-ish stuff. So, nothing gaming related really, it's mainly going to be about YouTube, because I keep getting YouTube questions. And I figure why not answer them all in one episode, and then the next episode I do will be back to gaming related questions. Okay? Okay. First question. Hello, I've been wondering, how did you start making videos? Was it like, OMG, I need to show YouTube my awesome WoW skills? You always say that it's hard to entertain people while you play and such, but how did you get the idea that I want to make game/WoW videos on YouTube? Love your videos, no lie, Anne. This is a pretty asked question that I get quite often. I started making WoW videos because I just wanted to make videos. I made a video back in... when did I make my YouTube? It was January? Here, I'm so good at these things that I don't even know when I started making videos. It was January of 2009, January 23rd. And before that, I'd make Flash videos for my friends, and I would also make these really crappy WoW videos. Like I made one which was, "Hello, this is Kagon," because that's Billy's character. And, well, it's Billy. It's funny because I log on my character and I'm like running around, I'm like, I need to put Billy in this WoW zone so I can record, and then I'm like, oh yeah, his name isn't Billy. Like... he has become Billy. Anyway, yeah. I made a few videos in WoW that were just really random, and people were like, dude, these are really funny. And I was like, oh, okay. And eventually, I saw a video called Shaman WoW, which I think I've talked about this before. And then I made Shaman WoW, because the video I saw of Shaman WoW was nothing related to WoW or shamans, so I was like, why is this video called Shaman WoW? And that started it, and once I did that, I got the YouTube high of putting my video up and seeing people comment on it and it get views, and I was like, I love this! And that was awesome. I was also a fan of Rurikar, who made Jimmy the World of Warcraft story, and Pepitos, and Time Gnomes, and all those, and his videos had millions of views, and it was the same style of humor as me, and I was like, whoa, I can do this, because people really enjoy this style of humor, and it's what I do, and enjoy. The rest is history. Anyway, that's how I started. I mean, it's not really like this big story, and then it just took a lot of time. After, a lot of people want to get big really fast, and they think when you promote them, they're gonna like skyrocket, and that's why a lot of people are like, dude, promote me. This happens every day. I get like multiple messages of people being like, promote me. And if I promote someone, I mean, it'll help them. It's not gonna make you like YouTube famous or anything. It's just your one video might get a few more thousand views. And, you know, that might be loads of views for someone, but once you climb the ladder, it's like, that's not that much, which, I don't know, part of that makes you feel like, oh, I get thousands of views, but it's not that attitude. It's more of like, you grow to expect a certain level of viewership and quality and all that. So... it means you're doing something right, I guess. Because if you don't get a lot of views, you're like, oh, well, people didn't like this video. Anyway, that's how I got started. And I like it. I like doing it. Okay? Okay. Oh, and you also say, you always say that it's hard to entertain people while you play and such. Which, that's how you sound. And that's true, because a lot of people just put up videos of their friends and them playing a game, and they're just like, oh, Bill, look at this, oh yeah, this is so fun, I'm gonna chop some wood now in Minecraft. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. They want to be entertained. And you have to actually put effort into it. And one good example is Jesse. Jesse, in one of his Skyrim Let's Plays, retried his intro like 75 times to get it perfect because he found, or he thought up this amazing way to open the video, and he was like, I'm getting it right. And he just spent so much time trying to get it right. And obviously nobody sees that because you only see what he wanted you to see. And that's the type of effort you need when you want to grow your channel. So I just wanted to add that because that was also part of your question. Okay? Okay. Next question. Hey Crendor, love your vids. I remember reading or hearing somewhere that this was your job, but I was wondering how you actually get paid for making videos. I would love to start doing this as a career, but after making my channel, I hardly gain any subs or views, and it makes me appreciate what you do even more. Thanks, Tom. Well, Tom, thanks for appreciating what I do. This is my job. Before this job, I had multiple jobs. I worked at Circuit City before they went bankrupt, so I did that for like 2 weeks, and then they went bankrupt. It was okay. I mean, it was better than a retail job selling coffee cups or something, because I got to sell electronics, but people that buy those electronics aren't very smart, and you gotta be like, you need a new router, and they're like, what's a router? And I'm like, this is a router. They're like, well, I'm not paying that much. I'm like, well, you want quality, right? And they're just like, not if it costs $10 more. It's like, Then after that, I worked at a grocery store for 2 days until I realized you could make money making YouTube videos, in which I was like, I'm gonna do that. And then I did that. You have to be really committed and motivated to it. And it does take a lot of time. And by take a lot of time, I mean a lot of time. Like after, I think I was going to answer this in my past question. It took me a year to reach something like 700 subscribers. It took me another year to reach like a few thousand. And I think like 5,000. It took me another year to reach like almost 100,000. Maybe like 80,000. And now I get something like 350 subs a day average. I mean, you can look it all up at VidStats. That's how I do it, but I mean, it takes a while. Like, I've gotten to where I am now over 3.5 years. Like, that's a pretty long time to do stuff, but it's all worth it. I enjoyed it. I did it for 1.5 years as a hobby. But, back on track. How do you actually get paid? You get paid by advertisements. Any YouTuber, their main way of getting paid is ads. They obviously have other sources of income. There's like shirts and merchandise and whatever else they do, sponsorships, blah blah blah. But that's the main way YouTube will pay people. And I can't talk about how much they pay people or what I make or anything like that, but that, I think it's pretty obvious, because when you watch a video, there's an ad, and you're like, who gets paid for the ad? And so, that's one of the reasons why I don't use ad block anymore. I used to use ad block, because I was like, these advertisements are terrible, and then I was like, oh, they help pay and support people that I watch videos of. So, if you do use ad block, I would suggest, what's it called? Allowing ads on the channels you actually care about. I don't care if you know, don't do it for my channel. I would appreciate it though. But, I mean, any channel or website you actually go to and look at the content, I would allow ads for that, because that helps support them. So, you're getting free entertainment, so it's like, you might as well, right? Right, I know ads are, they're not the best. If I ran a lot of these marketing companies, I would change a lot of the people that make the ads, because some ads are just, oh, they're so bad. And a lot of them are just commercials from TV transferred over to the internet. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? But it helps. As for doing this as a career and getting better at making YouTube videos, I'll answer that in the next question, okay? Okay. Next question. Hey Crendor, I was wondering if you could give me some tips on how to make good YouTube videos. Thanks, Terry. Well, continuing on, to do this as a career, you should make some good videos, right? Because good videos will get views, which will make your channel grow. And to make good videos, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to make Let's Plays, it's extremely hard to break into the Let's Play community because there's so many Let's Players, and people already commit to Let's Players they want to watch. So if there's a 20-minute video of one of your favorite Let's Players, and then there's a 20-minute video of some guy you've never heard of, who are you going to choose? You're going to choose the person you know, because you know that you're going to be entertained, or have a higher chance of being entertained, rather than watching this new person, which is a very high risk of being entertained, and you may waste 20 minutes of your life, right? That's what it comes down to. Plus, getting your Let's Plays featured on blogs and websites and all that is likely not going to happen, because usually they don't promote things. And that's one of the hardest things to tell people is like, well, if you like doing Let's Plays, that's great if you want to grow your channel extremely slowly, unless you're extremely lucky, and I mean like extremely lucky, or have like an amazing personality that just radiates in your Let's Plays, because that's what people really watch Let's Plays for. Aside from Let's Plays, there's a lot of ways to grow your channel. There's machinima style videos, which I do, and I like doing those because that's what I started doing when I started YouTube, so I like that style of video more than other styles of video, and those are really easy to watch because somebody will see it and be like, oh, it's only 3 to 4 minutes, and you click it and there's no time like, you don't feel like you're gonna waste your time. It's like, oh, it's only 3 or 4 minutes compared to something that's really long. A lot of YouTube is marketing. And I've probably said this before, but a lot of YouTube is marketing. You need good videos, obviously, which, if you have a good personality, if you have quality equipment like basic editing software and fraps, you can do, you can make pretty quality videos. But a lot of it's marketing. A lot of it is getting in the search engines, getting featured on blogs and websites, getting collaborating with other YouTubers. And a lot of the reasons big YouTubers won't collaborate with really smaller YouTubers is because they don't feel like they've earned it. And when I say earned it, I don't make them like, oh, fly away, peasant. I mean, like, most people have put in a lot of effort into their channel, and when these people that are smaller come to us and say, hey, promote me, it's like, you haven't worked at anything. And a lot of times people link me to their channel and there's like no videos on it. I'm like, what do you want me to promote? There's nothing here. Or it's the same as all the other videos. Like, average is boring. A lot of people send me videos and they're not bad, but they're not really good, and it's average. And nobody wants to watch average. Nobody wants to watch average. How many times do you go to the store and your car ride there is boring? Like, you go to the store, nothing happens. You come back from the store, nothing happens. Are you like, hey everyone, I went to the store and nothing happened? People will be like, oh, okay. But if you're driving to the store and you see a guy in a clown suit waving a sign that's like, free the birds, you're gonna be like, what? And then you're gonna tell everyone, like, guess what? I saw a sign that was like, free the birds, and some crazy clown guy was holding it. People will be like, what? Because that's weird and that's different, and that's what stands out. So you either have to be really bad or really good, and those are the things that stand out. It's the purple cow theory. It's from a book I read. But it's true, because you're not going to want to watch something that's average because average is boring. And so you need to be different. And the way you be different, is that even the way you be different? I don't know. You have to just stand out, whether it be making something that hasn't been done before, making something on a new game that hasn't been out for that long. Like, a lot of people that get big are people that get into these communities early, like League of Legends or Minecraft or WoW or whatever the game may be. They get into it early, and then they do something unique, or they just put a lot of effort into the video and it gets popular. Because people are like, oh, there's not many videos like this. And then once that happens, there's a bajillion people that are like, I want to get in. So if I had to break it down into a few tips, I would say, be unique, be yourself, have fun doing that, and make quality videos. Don't use some crappy microphone, don't use your flip cam to record your screen or something. Just do quality videos. And if you want to get noticed, you need to do a lot of marketing. You have to find a new game that comes out and get into that. Like, if there's a game coming out called Almond Battles, where almonds battle each other for the right to be eaten for protein, you can get in on that game early, and people will be like, oh, I heard about this awesome game called Almond Battles, and they'll be looking for videos, but since it just came out, there's going to be hardly any videos on it, and they'll see your videos and be like, whoa, this person's making Almond Battle videos, and that's your time to shine. That's when you go on the stage, and you have all the people sitting in the audience, and you have to wow them. Otherwise, they will boo you off the stage. Some of them will troll you off, be like, you suck, just crap. And others will be like, well, this is some constructive criticism to listen to. And you'll get a mix of those. A lot of people make the mistake also of avoiding those comments, which you should never do. Unless they're like really trolly, like, oh, this is so dumb and stupid, you're awful. Like, pay attention to the actual criticism. Like, if somebody says, wow, your microphone sucks, that can be a douchey comment, but your microphone may suck. So, you have to be very wary on whether or not someone's a troll, or if they're only partially a troll. And that's why I never delete any comments, unless it's start like a flame war or something, so hopefully those tips will help you in some way. Okay? Okay. And the final question. Crendor, are you ever going to livestream? I saw you livestream once for your King of the Web reward, but aside from that, you've just been on other YouTubers' livestreams. Crendorian Hokrantah. That's your new name, if you don't pronounce it like that, because that's an awesome pronunciation. Hokrantah. Yes, I'm going to be doing a live stream, most likely in August. By most likely, I mean it's extremely likely, and I'm just planning out the format of how I want to do it. I know I want part of it to be a Q&A. I want to have guests on occasionally. I don't think I'd have a guest on every week, but occasionally have guests. And I'd like to make it a weekly live stream, so like every Friday or something. I don't know if it'd be Friday. Maybe Thursday, maybe Wednesday, who knows? But I do want to do that. I'm trying to like plan out what I want to do. I'll probably have a recap where I'll go over the stuff I made that week. I might go look at older videos. I might look at fan videos. Like maybe if you're a fan, I could have a segment where you submit a video and then we'll look at it on the stream and judge you and give you helpful criticism, and then a week later we'll bring you back and see if you've improved. I think that'd be a fun thing to do. I got that idea from watching Gordon Ramsay and him going to restaurants and being like, this is what you need to do to get better. And except he's really mean and yells at them. I don't think we'd yell at you, but I think it'd be fun to do that, to provide criticism for people and actually help someone get better. But I don't know if I don't know how I'd do that. I think I'd have to have a template for people to fill out and then like email into me so that we didn't spend like an hour just looking through videos and being like, what about this one? Are you here, person? Or having the chat filled with videos. So well, I'm figuring all this out. There'll likely be me playing game. I don't know. Should there be me playing a game on a live stream? Maybe. It depends. Maybe I'd have a little segment for it. I want it to be like different from other people's live streams though, because people tend to do the same stuff. Like, I'm playing a game. So there needs to be a different way of playing a game on a live stream that's more entertaining. Who knows? Who knows? I'm trying to figure this all out. But there will be a live stream soon. Pretty soon. Because I want to get in on the live streaming. A lot of people are starting to live stream. And I'll go and watch their live streams or be on their live streams. And I'm like, this is really fun. So I'm going to start doing it. And it'll be awesome. Okay? Okay. And that's it for this episode of World of Crendor. If you have questions, you can email them into worldofcrendor@gmail.com. And they may get answered on the next episode of World of Crendor. Okay? Okay. See ya!